Thank you so much for choosing to hit play on this recording. I'm Kiesha and always grateful to be a part of Ben's community in this daily sadhana. As you know, sadhana is a practice, and what I appreciate about this opportunity is I get to share my personal practice as opposed to how I might teach in a public space. You might want a couple of blocks, but you know all you really need is yourself. I'm going to start in supported fish to open up space in the chest. I've been really tight in my upper body, shoulders, and neck. So please join me there. Make your way onto your back. Block number 1 I have at a flat level. Block 2 a little bit higher to support my head. Sit in front of block number 1 and rest your shoulder blades, your scapula on top of it. And maybe there's some wiggling, adjusting, and then prepare block number 2 to support your head. I like to fan my arms out wide, creating that hill effect in my chest. Your legs could be straight or bent. I'm going to start with my legs bent for the moment. Open or closed eyes. No please, no race, no rush, no fuss. Is it really the right spot? If not, adjust it. And then when you feel like you're physically settled and can focus on your breathing, take a few open mouth exhales as a clearing of your lungs and a clearing of your mind. Breathe in. A second one. And try to breathe in a little bit more life force, prana. Open mouth exhale. You push the apana out, the garbage, the rubbish. Third one, breathe in through your nose. Breathe in more. And if you can, breathe in even more. Open mouth exhale. You know you're in your own space. Feel free to stick with open mouth exhales. I'm going to close my mouth and turn on simple nostril breath. Samavriti, an equal part of the breath. I'll use a count of 3. It's not really a magic number. It's just what comes to my head. Breathe into a count of 1, 2, 3. Breathe out 3, 2, and 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 3, 2, 1. I'll count out loud 1 more. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 3, 2, and 1. I'll be silent for a minute to really tap into my breathing. Please know that you're physically not stuck. You could always shift the shape. That was a minute. Linger if you wish. Or place the soles of your feet on the floor where your knees face up. Prepare your right arm extended out as a pillow, and then slowly roll off of the blocks to your right side. Use your right arm to support your head. Don't worry about the blocks. We'll move them in a moment. Glide your knees up towards your chest. Allow this to be the reverse on your spine after the fish, but also a space to prepare your mind for a little bit more movement. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, make your way up to seated. I'm going to come into easy seat, Sukhasana. I prefer to sit on blocks. I'm going to use 2 to make a wider bench. Cross at your ankles. Allow your knees and hips to open. So wiggling and jiggling to really settle. Inhale, seated mountain. Sweep and extend your arms up towards the ceiling. Root down into your hips as you elongate up through your ribs. Breathe in. Breathe out, take a lateral stretch over to your right. Lower your right hand down. Lean your upper body over to the right. Feel the sensation that's created in the left side of your body. Continue to reach and extend through your fingertips. And choose the direction that you look in to best support or even stretch your neck. So for me, I'm looking down towards the floor. Inhale, seated mountain, bring yourself back up. Exhale, take your lateral stretch in the opposite direction. Find the gaze that supports you. For me, the next stretch, I'll look down towards the earth. Inhale back up to seated mountain. Exhale for a seated twist. Cross your left hand to your right leg. Guide your right arm behind you. Really tent through your back hand to create lift. On the next inhale, rotate your belly a little bit more to the right. On the next exhale, rotate your chest a little bit more to the right. And then for the next stretch, I'm going to turn and look over my left shoulder. Pull both of your shoulders down towards the floor. Take 3 breaths here. Keep your left hand where it is. Inhale, rotate out of the twist where your spine is back forward and extend your right arm up. Exhale, eagle your arms, hook at your elbows, bring your hands towards one another and pull your elbows up. Then bring your elbows down into your chest, almost a flossing. Pull your elbows up. Maybe a few times. Sometimes I sway my hands side to side. Or even kind of circle your elbows around. You could even fold forward, allow your upper body to round. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath for me. If you folded, lift the fold, unravel your arms. Bring your arms out wide like you're about to give a really big hug to someone or something that you love. And then inhale, guide your arms back up. Exhale, your seated twist in the opposite direction. First, establish your posture, your seat. And then use 3 breaths to engage the twist. Your body might be more receptive on the exhale to rotate. Turn from your navel. Turn from your chest. Maybe the next stretch, you look to the opposite side of the room. Prepare for your eagle arms. Keep your left arm crossed. Reach your right arm up where you rotate out of the twist. And then eagle your arms, hook, make the connection. And do you find that subtle movement? Up, down, side to side, circular. Fold. Two more breaths. And then inhale, you'll unravel, bring your arms out, create that hugging effect. And then exhale, allow your arms to relax. Choice to bring your hands to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. I'm going to close my eyes and seal my hope for this practice in. What is it that my heart's desiring? Inhale, shift to tabletop. Come onto your hands and knees. Stretch your fingers to awaken your hands more. Push down into the floor with your hands to drive your shoulders up. Breathe in. Breathe out, spinal balance. Extend your right arm forward. Kick your left leg back. Drive through your lifted heel and really press down into your grounded hand. Breathe in. Breathe out, knee to elbow. Bring your right elbow towards your left knee. Round your back up to the ceiling like cat pose. Stay firm in your left hand. Inhale, spinal balance, re-extend. Exhale, knee to tricep. Bring your right hand down. Draw your left knee up towards your left shoulder. Create length in your neck. Look forward. Inhale, spinal balance. Kick your leg back. Extend your arm forward. Exhale, knee to elbow, second one. Inhale, expand, spinal balance. Exhale, knee to tricep. Your hand comes down. Draw your knee up. One more. Inhale, spinal balance. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, spinal balance. Exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, spinal balance. Exhale, bow. Bend your lifted leg. Reach your lifted hand back for your foot. If you get a connection, kick up, stretch your thigh and your shoulder. If you don't get a connection, know that you're strengthening your hamstring. You're also opening your shoulder if you still reach back. Inhale, gracefully back to table, or not. Exhale, spinal balance, opposite arm and leg, kick and reach. The opposites, of course, it's a balance physically, but also creates a balance mentally. Breathe in. Breathe out, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to tricep. Bring your left hand down, your right knee up. Inhale, spinal balance. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, spinal balance. Exhale, knee to tricep. One more. Inhale, spinal balance. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, spinal balance. Exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, spinal balance. Exhale, the bow. Open your shoulder as you reach back. Kick your foot up. Open your spine further up. Inhale, table. Exhale, child's pose with a tricep stretch. Bring your big toes together, spread your knees, and sink your hips back. I'm gonna use blocks. I like my blocks at the higher level. Then I'll connect my elbows for a tricep and shoulder stretch. Now please know if you see me tapping the watch, it's the timer that I set. I like these minute holds to really marinate into it. Inhale. Exhale. Few more centering breaths as I gather my present inspiration. Hope. If you only carry one thing throughout your entire life, let it be hope. Let it be hope that better things are always ahead. Let it be hope that you can get through even the toughest of times. Let it be hope that you are stronger than any challenge that comes your way. Let it be hope that you're exactly where you're meant to be right now, and that you're on the path to where you're meant to be. Because during these times, hope will be the very thing that carries you through. Words by Kiesha Battles. Breathe hope in. And breathe hope out. Inhale, table. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. I'm going wider with my hands to create more stability in base for my shoulders. Guide your tailbone high to lengthen your back. I'm seeking a little stillness versus the fluctuations that are always swirling around me. But your preference might be to pedal it out, yes? Can you release your neck a little bit more? Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, travel your feet towards your hands, and allow your head to hang low. And release your fingers behind your head, hug your elbows in. Maybe your elbows draw towards your shins. Again, I'm focused on stillness. You might have some movement here. Release any hand connections. Inhale, mountain pose. Start to stand up. Straighten your legs, your back. Your arms can be beside you, nice and relaxed. Or extend your arms high, really peek towards the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out, equal standing position, samastitihi. Merge your hands at your heart. Choose if you close your eyes or lower your gaze. Always a way to find a new beginning, a new start. Inhale, mountain pose, nice and tall. Urdhva Hastasana with your arms, sweep them high. Exhale, forward fold, release your upper body down. Inhale, halfway lift. Stretch out your back, lengthen it here, iron out the wrinkles here. Pull your shoulders into your hips, feel your neck lengthen. Breathe in. Breathe out a second fold. Release. Let things drop down. Inhale, plank. Connect your palms to the floor. Step your legs back. Focus on the muscles underneath your belly button. Pull them up into your back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower all the way down to your belly. Pin your elbows in tight. Shift, rock your hips, maybe spread your feet. Place your hands off of the mat in a finger tent position. Have your palms up, your elbows rise to the ceiling. Inhale, oscillating cobra. Press your pelvis down. Peel your body up. Exhale, lower back down. You could always reposition your hands. Inhale, second oscillating cobra. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, oscillating cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, plank or table, push up. Exhale, downward facing dog, push back. We'll do that 2 more times to further warm up. Breathe in, breathe out, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, plank. My blocks are my best friend on the mat. Exhale, lower. One oscillating cobra. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, down dog. One more, changing it just a little bit. Breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, lateral stretch towards the left with a tricep stretch. Your left hand or right hand, bring it behind your back. Your left hand, grab your right elbow, then lean your upper body over to the left as you sway into your right hip. I like to use my head as a force, push it against your arms to open just a bit. Inhale back to tall mountain, unravel your arms. Exhale the lateral stretch with a tricep stretch. This time your left hand comes behind you, your right hand grabs your elbow, lean your hips to the left side. Pull up and away through your right side. Inhale back up to mountain. Exhale, standing back bend. Plant your palms on your lower back where your fingertips point down. Merge your elbows closer in. You might feel the fish effect in your back. Lean your hips forward, curl your chest up, point your chin to the ceiling. Hug your legs together to create the space for your upper body to move more. Inhale, mountain, tall. Exhale, fold, down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, that second fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. Prepare for locust with a bind. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull your arms up and away for the shoulder stretch. Breathe in, Shalabhasana, locust. Float your chest off the floor. Lift your legs even more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, table. Exhale, child's pose. Glide your hips back. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the warmth of your breath. Sway your hips if you like. Two more centering breaths. Inhale, table. Exhale for spinal balance once again. Extend your right leg back. Reach your left arm forward. Breathe in. Breathe out, knee to elbow. We've been here before. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Really puff your upper back up. Inhale, spinal balance. And then exhale for kneeling side plank. Bring your left hand down. Spin your left foot behind you off of the mat. Your right leg is already lifted. Peel your right arm up. Reach up, pull up, lengthen up. Breathe in. Breathe out, go for the bow. Bend your lifted leg. Guide your hand towards your foot. You might be a little bit warmer to create the connection, but it's still beneficial if you don't connect. Reach back, kick your foot back. Inhale, back to table without flinging things. Exhale, spinal balance. Extend your left arm, reach your right arm forward. Inhale, knee to elbow. Or exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Third one, exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Breathe in. Breathe out your kneeling side plank. Ground your right hand, swing your right foot back. Keep your left leg lifted. Guide your left arm up. And then bow. Create the connection. Or still reach and kick without the connection. How about that? Inhale, table. Exhale, downward facing dog. I keep my quotes in my phone. They always inspire me and anchor me back in. Notice your breathing. Notice that you're not stuck. Hug your hips in. Confucius says, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, tall. Exhale, equal standing position, samastitihi. Inhale, chair pose, squat down, guide your arms up. Choose how low you sit. And I typically don't sit low in chair. Apparently I have an arthritic knee, it doesn't like that much. Breathe in. Breathe out, chair with airplane arms. Glide your arms back behind you. And if you remember in the beginning, I mentioned my shoulders, my neck's been tight, so I'm focusing on the upper body. Merge your palms closer to touch. Inhale, one leg mountain. Balance on your right leg, pick your left leg up. Feel like you're in a floating lunge position. Draw your belly in to support your spine. Inhale. Exhale, open your hip. Bring your hands to your heart center. Open your hip out to the side, and then re-zipper up through your standing leg. Inhale, back to one leg mountain. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center as your foot is up. Inhale, warrior one. Take a good step back. Get firm in your feet. Maybe use your hands to align your hips some. I've been playing with open hip warrior one. Think of a dragon lunge in yin. Walk your right foot out to the side, point your toes out, your knee points out. Your hips are still forward like warrior one. You might feel more stretch in your back hip flexor, your quadricep. Let me turn towards you to kind of show you the effect. Front foot's out wide, you point it to the side, back foot slightly inched forward. Hips forward, chest forward, arms raise up. Look for the sensation in your back leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Add a baby back bend here. Bend your elbows. Peel your chest up. Now focus on your left glute. Give it a squeeze. You might feel a stretch kind of push through the front of your thigh. Inhale back up to mountain. Reposition your front foot into a more neutral space. Exhale, warrior two. Shift to go wider and adjust your hips to the left side of your mat. Always strengthen your front leg, lengthen your back leg. To soften my shoulders, I've been flipping my palms up. Spread your arms apart like we did in fish. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Your back arm, bring it behind your back. Your front arm, reach it up, and then go for like the tricep stretch. Reach your right hand to the back of your neck. You might interlace your fingers, your cow face arms, pull into your right lats. Inhale, exhale, low lunge. Repivot your hips forward, ground your hands down. Inhale, plank pose, step back. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, up dog, or maybe you prefer the cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one leg mountain. Lift your right leg up this time. Exhale, open your hip. Your hands come to your heart. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, your hands back to your heart. Inhale, warrior one, step back. And it's probably not one step, it could be multiple steps. If you're joining me in that more open front hip warrior one, turn your left toes out. I'm seeking this sensation in my back thigh, hip flexor, psoas. Helping to open some tightness up. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more in breath. Exhale, add the baby back bend, draw your elbows down, tilt your chest forward, give a little squeeze into your right glute. I know I feel it push right into my psoas. Inhale, mountain. Reposition your front foot to more of a neutral, not mountain, warrior one, to a more neutral warrior one. Exhale, warrior two, shift. Expand your arms out, but flip your palms to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Wrap your back arm behind you, send your other one up, and start to build your cow face arms. Your fingertips might touch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, spine stretch. Exhale, down dog. Once again, breathe in. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one leg mountain, lift left. Exhale, open your hip, hands to heart. Inhale, one leg mountain, arms up. Exhale, your hands to your heart. So your arms moving is making your brain work. Inhale, warrior one, step back. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, cow face arms. Exhale, high, low. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one leg mountain, lift right. Exhale, open your hip. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, cow face arms. Exhale, flow or no. Inhale. Exhale. One more time with a slight change. Inhale, 3-leg, lift your right leg high. Give it an emphasis to stretch your legs here. Exhale, knee to nose, nose to knee. Focus on the stretch of your left toes and push your shoulders up to the ceiling. Inhale, 3-leg. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your heel before your toes. Inhale, crescent. Balance on the ball of your back foot as you lift your chest up. Get stable here. Hug your inner thigh muscles in, and then kind of grow like a tree through your spine. Your arms are these 2 victorious flags. Wave them, you've won. Inhale. Exhale, crescent with an open arm twist. Rotate your chest to the right, and then stretch your arms out and away. In my body, I feel a tilt forward, so I like to dip into my back knee to straighten my spine. Ooh, arthritic knee said, no, not today. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, warrior 2, take the pivot. Exhale, side angle, reach forward and then down to your leg, block, or the floor. We've been flowing slow here. You can explore side angle more or shift into a balancing half moon. I'm gonna rotate my arm and shoulder a few rounds while I'm in half moon or while I'm in side angle, but I guess I could do that in half moon. I'm gonna rotate in the opposite direction. And then I think I'm ready and steady. Shift into your front foot, lift your back leg, and visualize your back leg is in spinal balance, where you're really driving through your heel. Breathe in, breathe out, sugar cane, bend your lifted leg, reach your hand back. Maybe you have the space to make the connection like we did in the kneeling versions. Inhale, star. Give a bend to your standing leg as you step back. Open pivot. Exhale, goddess pose, squat. Bring your palms out wide or your arms out wide, your palms out up. Breathe in. Breathe out, take a shoulder tap. Place your left hand on your left shoulder. Look towards your right hand. Inhale, extend your arms, look back center. Exhale, shoulder tap your right hand to your right shoulder, look to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, shoulder tap. Inhale, center. Exhale, shoulder tap. One more set. Inhale, center. Exhale, shoulder tap. Inhale, center. Exhale, shoulder tap. Inhale, center, star, straighten. Exhale, warrior 2, back to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior, any arms that you want. Exhale, low lunge twist. Bring your hands back down. Open up to the right side of the mat. We have time. You could enjoy the twist, lower to your knee, side plank, or the horizon lunge. I'm going to drop down to my knee and focus on the opening in my shoulder. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more in-breath. Exhale back to low lunge. Good choice. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Extend your left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Focus on the foot stretch in your right foot. Inhale, 3-leg. Exhale, lunge, step. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. And here's where I have the catch in my left side. I'll half bind to open it. Inhale, warrior 2. Have your palms up. Exhale, side angle. And what did you do on the other side? We have time. I'm going to take clockwise motion with my arm and shoulder. And then counterclockwise. And I think I'm ready. Steady, balancing half moon. Sugar cane, bend, reach back, kick back, fall back. Confucian says that's okay. Inhale, star, soften your standing leg. Turn to the side. Exhale, goddess, the squat. And bring your arms back out wide. Open your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out, hug in, curl in. Bring your fingertips to touch, round through your upper back. And I've been envisioning hugging the world, right? Need some love. Inhale, open up, burst my heart, let it shine. Exhale, hug in again. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge twist. What option did you take on the other side? For me, it's the kneeling with a focus on a half bind with my left arm. And breathe in. Breathe out, take your flow. High plank, low plank, no plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, drop down to your knees, thunderbolt. Sit back on your heels. You see I have blocks, they're optional. I am gonna go grab a strap. At home, it could be a towel or a tie. You really don't need it. If you're using a strap or blocks, have them within reach, kind of to the center of the mat. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, 3-leg dog. Exhale, low lunge step. Inhale, a low crescent moon. Drop your left knee down, and then lean forward into your right hip, even into your right foot. And I'm sure you often hear us say, have your knee over your ankle. Here, it's okay. You're looking for a stretch in your foot, as well as in your back thigh, your back leg. And the fact that we're more grounded versus up, the knee should be okay. Breathe in. Breathe out, half split. Start to straighten your front leg. And is it a half, a quarter, a full? You choose. Come on to your heel. Let your chin lead the stretch. Chin to shin. Different effect than forehead to knee. Breathe in. Breathe out for half saddle. Start to sit back on your left heel. I'm going to take a block and wedge it underneath my right hip, my floating hip. You could sit inside of your left heel, so your heel is slightly out, sink your hips down. You could be here as well. I like being more level, so I'm going to have the block underneath my hip. Right. Bend your right leg, bring your foot down and flat. You might hug in, sit up. You could be feeling an ankle stretch as well as the stretch in your left leg. I'm building towards a pose called heron. I'll demonstrate it with the strap and then without. With the strap, take the strap and place it around the bottom of your foot. The goal would be is to be upright like we are right here versus rounding and leaning back. But if you need to lean back a bit to pick up your foot, do so. Pick up your foot and then straighten your back. Extend your leg forward. Extend your leg forward. And I hope my choices today prepared you for that. Pull your leg up towards your face. If you're not using the strap, grab hold of your heel. Maybe let your elbows bend. Look towards the ceiling to create length. Heron's a bird, so imagine soaring. No fear of falling. Breathe in. Breathe out, add a twist. Try to keep the height of your leg and your back. Release your right arm back. You could prop yourself up with your right hand. Breathe in. And breathe out. Never rushing you. And inhale, I'll come back to center. On the exhale, rebend your legs so that your foot comes back to the ground. Inhale, travel forward to table. And I love a good foot tapping. I'm going to tap my feet out, especially my left foot. And now you know what we're doing. Opposite side. If you're using the strap, shift it more to the left. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, three-leg dog. Extend your left leg high. Focus on the stretch of your legs. Makes sense, yeah? Exhale, low lunge, step forward. Inhale, the low crescent moon. Drop down to your knee. Lean into your front hip. Get a stretch in your back leg, as well as a stretch in your front foot. Breathe in. Breathe out your half split. More leg stretching to prepare us for the heron position. Breathe in. Breathe out, half saddle. Sit back. Choose if you want the block or you sit inside of your right heel. Bend your left leg. Zip up. With or without the strap, connect to your left foot. Extend your leg up. Lift your spine up, your chest up, your chin up. Inhale. Exhale, add the twist. Try to keep the lift in your spine, the lift of your leg. Open and rotate towards it. Inhale back to heron. Exhale, lower your foot down so you can release. Inhale, table. Maybe another foot tapping. Exhale, hero pose. Whether you sit in between your heels or on your heels, someone might lay back. I will, but I'm going to use my blocks. I'm going to set them up similar to fish. I think they'll block number 1. I'm going to have the second height, as well as, no, block number 2 will be at the first height. Draw your feet out. I like to roll my calves out. That'll create more space for my hamstrings to lower. We could stay right here. I'll start to lay back. Block number 1. Catch my back. Now my legs are saying, Kiesha, bring that block up another level. And that's okay. There we go. Yay. Block number 2 to support my head. Don't settle. Let's give this a minute, yeah? Now, I hope to be in this a minute, but it's actually my left ankle that says no. So I'll slowly lift out, sit up, release out, and then extend your legs one at a time, or down dog to extend both of your legs. And then make your way to a seat. Extend your legs out in front. Roll your glutes out of the way. And then slowly shift so that you can lay. And I think that's it for me today. I hope you found some balance, some flight, no fear. If you are in Shavasana, the pentacle pose, disengage from your nostril breathing. linger in your rest longer, or begin to awaken your physical to join me seated. Let's end the practice with some more spinal balance. Not on your knees, but spinal balance with your nose. Alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana. Turn your right palm up, draw second and third fingers in. You'll work your thumb and your fourth finger. Seal your right thumb on your right nostril. It's a gentle pressure. And we'll take a cleansing breath out of the left nostril before we begin. Breathe in through your left nostril. And then clear out through your left nostril. Breathe in through your left nostril. Seal it off with your fourth finger. Breathe out of your right nostril. Inhale through right. Close it with your thumb. Exhale through left. That counts as one round. We'll do 2 more. Breathe in left. Close it off. Breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close it off. Breathe out left. This last one's on your own. You'll know you're complete when you finish breathing out of your left nostril again. Release your hands down to your thighs. Drop your chin down towards your chest. And going back to that beginning inspiration, hope. If you only carry one thing throughout your entire life, let it be hope. Let it be hope that better things are always ahead. Let it be hope that you can get through even the toughest of times. Let it be hope that you are stronger than any challenge that comes your way. Let it be hope that you're exactly where you are meant to be right now, and that you are on the path to where you are meant to be. Because during these times, hope will be the very thing that carries you through. Bring your hands to Anjali Mudra at Heart Center. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Hi. Peace, peace, peace. With gratitude, I bow forward and say Dhanyavadaha. That's thank you in Sanskrit. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for joining us for Daily Sadhana. I'll see you another day.